I would like to introduce you to the squad. Yeah, so these are my Royal Knights figures, some Digimon figures here. I am quite the collector, as you can see. I included Imperial Dramon. I know he's not technically a Royal Knight, but Paladin mode Imperial Dramon was the founder of the Royal Knights, so that counts. I'm putting him there. His name is Imperial. He's got to be royal. I never understood why he's not considered a Royal Knight. He should be. But yeah, Magnamon, Gallantmon, two Vmon variants there. I don't have an All Force figure. And we've got, I love this pose for Alphamon right here with the Oryukin blade. It looks like they're locked in battle, Alpha and Omega. Yeah, I love these Shoto figures. They really give you some dynamic pose options. But anyway, yeah, these are my Royal Knight figures. I don't care, Imperial Dramon's a Royal Knight. I'm going to leave them here the whole time for this box opening. Let's see, how am I going to do this? It's like every other box opening. I'm in the house at an actual table. This blade's going to be in the way the whole time. Put your sword down, Alphamon, and now you're going to knock everybody over. Let's see what you did. Okay. But yeah, so obviously we're here for this. I was surprised tonight when I went to Locals to see that they were actually selling boxes of Versus Royal Knights BT13, because I wasn't expecting there to be any boxes available until Friday when the set actually drops. I did go to pre-release on Sunday, and I got some really good pulls, including this guy. I got the secret rare. Out of my 6 packs for pre-release, I got a secret rare Omnimon, which came in really clutch during my games. I won a few games. I had to leave early from pre-release because I had other plans, as I tend to on Sunday night. I'm trying to stand these guys up. This is like the cheap Gallantmon from the early 2000s, like the action feature one. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of flimsy, but it's got like a little thing, a hinge on the back beneath his ridiculously long ponytail. And yeah, isn't it so action-packed? You could make him do a lightning joust. Just barely. Anyway, we're not here for action figures. We're here for cards. But I thought since this is a Royal Knights set, you gotta have the Royal Knights. Anyway, so Digimon figures and Shoto line aside, we've got, maybe these guys should just go out of the way. We've got BT13 versus Royal Knights, which is the newest set of the Digimon card game. And like I said, I'm actually in the house to do an unboxing and not in the car. I think every other unboxing is going to be in the car. But this one isn't. It is quite late at night because, like I said, I just got back from Locals. I'm actually going to move over here. You guys, as much as I love y'all, you're going to have to spectate from the sidelines. Yeah. Spectate from the sidelines. Make sure everybody gets in the frame. There we go. So, yeah. Omnimon, you're the man of the hour. The Mon of the hour, I should say. But anyway, yeah, so the 3 on the front are obviously Omnimon, Gallantmon, and Magnamon, representing the first three seasons of the show, the anime classics, and the main characters in those. So we're going to rip this open, crack this open. You don't really crack a box open. I'm going to get the plastic wrap off here. We're going to go through these packs. I'm obviously like a cheap YouTuber because I don't have like a little hand camera with a face cam or whatever where I show my hands opening the packs. I just kind of do it all in one shot, in one frame. I will lower the camera a little bit so you can kind of see. But what am I looking for from this set? I'm actually, as you probably would have guessed, I'm looking for the new Ravemon support, which I pulled, I pulled some of that in pre-release. Most of it is low rarity, like Ravemon itself is a rare this time instead of a super rare. I don't think there's an alt art either, but there is an alt art of the new super rare Ravemon Burst mode, and I think I probably want to run 2 of that in the Ravemon deck, but I might only want to run 1 because I still want to run other level 7s such as DeathXmon and Shine Greymon Ruin mode. So we'll see how that plays out. I'm not sure yet. I got my work in progress bookshelf behind me, by the way. I've been busy alphabetizing it. But yeah, so Alexa, stop. Anyway, yeah, I had some nice classical music on in the background, but not for this. We're not tasting tea this time. We're opening trading cards. So, yeah, here's the box. Obviously, the box topper I'm hoping to get is going to be Keenan Crier, but I also want to build the Chessmon deck stuff, so I wouldn't mind getting the 2 sisters or whatever, the two girls, the Chessmon girls, I don't know. Chessmon. There's a lot of low rarity stuff. I was trying to talk myself out of buying boxes of this set, but it got me again. You got me again, Bandai. There's too much good stuff in it, too many decks I want to build, too much support, and a lot of it is like low rarity. I might build the Royal Knights deck, but that's going to be the most expensive deck and a huge meta contender. We'll see what we get. But let's open this up. Well, for starters, the two box topper, the other promotional box topper is going to be either War Greymon or Metal Garurumon Ace. And I got the War Greymon Ace, which is great. That's the one I would have wanted because I have a War Greymon deck. This is a hand trap, so, you know, cross my heart that the game doesn't go in the same direction as Yu-Gi-Oh! With that sort of thing. Getting real sacky and stuff. But yeah, War Greymon Ace is really cool. It's the first Ace card I've ever owned, so look how pretty it is. It's so cool. Okay, and the starter deck with these cards is coming out in like a month or two, so yeah. Box topper with Tamers as par for the course. Let's see which Tamer. Please be Keenan. It's not Keenan. I see yellow, though. Oh, no! That's the box topper I wanted the least. It's this guy. I saw somebody call him Johnny Bravo. But, yeah, what's his name? Richard Sampson? That's a cool name. That sounds like a name somebody in real life would have. He is for Kudamon and Kentarosmon, which is, I actually like those Digimon. But yeah, there's that. Yeah. So the chances were kind of low that I would get exactly the Tamer I wanted. I could have also gotten, like, Thomas Norton, Marcus's dad, or Yoshino, which would be cool because Yoshino is, like, the new official Tamer for Bloomlord, which is the deck I also play. Also Rosemon stuff. I want all the plant stuff in this set too. But let's see what we get, shall we? Pack number 1 out of 24. Let's go. And I'll go through the commons as we see them. I'll kind of separate the rares from the back of the pack face down over here. Also, if we see a Digi-Egg at the back of the pack, we know it is King Drazel, which I did pull in pre-release. And if I want to build the Royal Knights deck, I'm going to want 4 of those. So, and they're super rare. It's the first super rare egg, I think. So yeah. So we have Angoramon. Also, there's a lot of blockers in this set, a lot of little blockers, which made pre-release pretty crazy because the games, like, there was just always something to block on the field. It was pretty nuts. So Angoramon, I'm going to, like, separate these by color over here. Last time it was chaotic because I was in the car, but the new Galmon for basically the new meta deck. This deck's going to be insane. It already is. Lilimon, which is a great card because, like I said, Bloomlord green plant fairy stuff. Oh, Platinum Sukamon. That came in clutch a bunch of times with its on deletion de-digivolve effect. And in pre-release, I don't know if you know this, but like you don't go by color requirements. Like anything can pretty much digivolve into anything. So yeah, I did play some of the Ravemon stuff in pre-release, and this card, Aquilamon, is a bird. That helped with that a little bit. You could do some creative stuff in pre-release, I can say that. Gizmon AT, which I don't know, it's weird, obscure stuff. It's an unknown. It's like a UFO. I don't know. The Chessmon deck, as I said, Bishop Chessmon, reminds me of that quote from Stardust. No, you killed the bishop by drinking out of the wrong cup. It's a yellow-black deck. I guess it's primarily yellow, though, so I'll put it in the yellow pile over here. And then some of the Chessnightmon, I guess I'll call it, the Chessmon stuff is primarily black, so it comes in both orders. Kiaromon, an egg for Kudamon. Richard Sampson, there you go, you have an egg. Chapmon, I don't know what he's for, but he's cool, he's adorable. And King Edamon, I'm going to do the thing, it's like Viggo Mortensen broke his toe in Lord of the Rings when he actually kicked the thing, or whatever. This pose is based on the BT2 Gallantmon. It's the piece of trivia everybody who does a box opening showing off this card says, so there you go. He's parodying, it's like the Monty Python of Gallantmon right there. And I do have a poop deck. The poop deck, that's like the thing on a ship, the poop deck, you know. But so those I'll be updating the Edamon, Sukamon, whatever deck. See what our rares are. Beautiful card. Beautiful. Look at Rosemont. She is beautiful. She doesn't even have an alt art. Like, the burst mode has an alt art, as all the burst modes in this set do. But this doesn't even need an alt art because it's just a rare and it's beautiful. I think I'll put the rares here. And I do need this card because Phoenixmon, Biomon using Spiral Twister. Love it. I've also noticed from some box openings that I've watched so far, like, there's cards that come in pairs, and these two are definitely in that category, which makes sense. It's like Mimi and Sora would be hanging out. They're buddies. They're girlfriends. Yeah, anyway. So I guess I'll do the whole left side. Normally I zigzag my openings in the box, but I'll stick to the left side this time. Where did I put Richard Sampson? Oh, there he is. Oh, guess what? Guess what? Hold on. Guess what's at the back of this pack? It's an egg. So you know what cards they're going to be. I'm not even gonna. We'll just jump right to the back of the pack. That's King Drazel. He's a super rare Digi-Egg. It is a super rare. It's the king. It's Yggdrasil for Tales of Symphonia, Norse mythology. It's not a tree though, or an angel. It's a thing. It's an unknown 9,000. That's the type. I don't know. It's a type 9,000. Anyway, it's like more of a machine Gundam thing this time, and it is the king of the digital world. It makes sense though. It's digital. I'll make a white pile here too, or at the end, I guess. Yeah, so there we go. King Drazel. King Drizzle, if he was made out of water. What's the other rare in this pack? Dynasmon. This came in pretty clutch. This was in my pre-release deck. I thought about doing a deck profile from the deck that I, if that's what you could call it, the deck that I played in pre-release. It was just really just a bunch of cards kind of smashed together. But, and I was also going to do a Ravemon deck profile. I had that all filmed and everything too, but it wouldn't have been the updated Ravemon deck profile. And I've never done a deck profile on this channel before, and I want to because I'm super into the game. And the very first one I'm going to do is Ravemon once it's now complete out of this box. So I had it filmed. I didn't get a chance to actually like finish the video and upload it. This time I will, and it'll be the real Ravemon deck. Anyway, what else do we have in this pack? Galgamon for that broken deck. Sunflowermon for that broken deck. Bloomlord, you know, which I love. Shalginmon, which this was being hyped up as like the awesomest common to pull in pre-release because it's a 7K blocker. Pretty good stuff. Dorumon, because Alphamon's coming back. You know it. And yeah, Dorumon. I did pull an Alphamon in pre-release too, and I am looking forward to that deck. So I'll put that there. Rise Greymon for Shine Greymon, which is now going to be like the king of everything. Astamon. IGK. It's Astamon. Let me see if there's a better way than just like wrapping my arm around everything to show these off. Leomon, which is for the new Leomon deck, I believe, or like the yellow lion line. It's a yellow lion. They got to stop. I was talking to my friends at Locals the other day. They got to stop switching Leomon's colors because he's a blue-green Digimon, and they keep making him yellow, and that's why Leomon never gets played because it's not consistent. Kudamon himself, and Gizmon again. I don't know. I know nothing about Gizmon. Giromon, another one of those derpy ultimates, like Mamemon family, whatever. Yeah, so let's keep going. So we got a super rare. That's what King Drazel is, a super rare, as I said. Super rare Digi-Egg. See, King Drazel goes with all the Royal Knights and assembles them and is the heart and soul of the Royal Knights deck, along with Omnimon and all of them. It's a mega zoo deck. I love that term too, because it's such a cool term, mega zoo of Knights. So pretty cool. It's what happens it's what you call it when you build a deck with all megas, or like mainly just megas that you just hard play. Pretty crazy. And of course you want to use effects so it doesn't cost that much memory. But Knight Chessmon, I really do hope I get play sets of all these chess pieces so that I can actually build the deck. It's a pretty low rarity deck. I don't think there's any super rares. I think there's just like 3 different rares. I'm not going to get a play set of all of them in this, but Turtle, and he's a blocker. Dorugamon, the evolution of Dorumon, obviously. Geogreymon, yep. King Sukamon. Look how crazy that artwork is for him. He's just having a fit. He's having a conniption. My goodness. And it's look at, he's got like a little, in the palm of his hand, is turning all of his enemies into himself. It's meta, it's deep. I wonder what the psyche of a Sukamon looks like. I do not want to enter the brain. Oh, here we go. Chromon, my favorite, my ace deck. We just need another Ravemon. I pulled one. I'm probably going to need two of the the new Ravemon. It's only rare, so I might get that. If I just pull one from this box, I'll have enough for the deck, basically, because I'm only going to run two of the new one for the old one. Yeah. Lalamon, Plant Baby. My baby cat is over here, Chase, laying on the table. Budmon, which is a new egg for, I guess, for like plants. It's like all about suspended Digimon. Probably not as good as like Argomon or whatever, but it's there. Omecamon, which is a Royal Knight thing. White, one of the lower level Digimon in Royal Knights, which there aren't too many of, but it is there. And then Richard Sampson, the common version. Whatever. Probably not going to build Kentarosmon, but I might. Kentarosmon is a Royal Knight, goes in the Royal Knight deck, so yeah. Rares, we got Royal Knights of the Purge. I pulled one of these. I think you need a full playset for that, for the deck. And yeah, there he is. Ravemon. I got it. Alright, I'm happy. I got Ravemon. We can end the video now because I got Ravemon. I'm just kidding. But I did need this guy. So, good to see you, Ravemon, as always. And there's no alt art of this Ravemon. Now, I do need burst mode, so we're not done yet. And we're only 3 packs in, so let's get a move on. And the first packs are always slower than the rest because I got to show off all the commons. And soon, this is a bigger set than an EX set too, like last time. So there's more commons than uncommons. But Bao Huckmon for the new Jessmon support. Rook Chessmon. Not Jessmon, not Chessmon for the other one. That is Tesla Jellymon. Let me actually look at these instead of at the screen reflection of it. Mikemon, which we have another one. Palette Swap Gatomon. Yeah. Don't know what deck that's for, though. Doru Greymon, which everybody wanted for the Alphamon deck because the other good Doru Greymon is limited to 1, so good to see ya. Good to see ya. Porcupamon, Creepypasta, Monzemon bear thing. I don't know what else to call it. Huckmon, I love this artwork of Huckmon. It's so comic booky. Really cool. I'm going to update my Jessmon deck too. Dorymon, an egg for Alphamon. Homer Yushima, Homer Simpson. No, I don't know. I don't know what he's from. Is he from Data Squad? I think so. We have another old man tamer aside from Watchmaker now, so that's exciting. And Spencer Damon, who is Marcus's dad, and he's pure yellow instead of red and yellow. I don't know if he looks like he's gonna punch you too, or at least use like the Dragon Ball Z move on you. He's gonna Kamehameha you. But yeah, that's where Marcus gets it from. I've still never seen Data Squad. I need to because Ravemon's in it, or like, you know, Keenan, Falcomon. That's what it's from. I'm a poser. I've never seen Data Squad. Anyway. Oh, wait, I didn't even do the rares for that pack. I should probably do that. Magnamon. I love Magnamon. There he is, Magnamon. Let's get Magnamon. Magnamon. I really hope I pull Gallantmon, too. But Gallantmon's a secret rare. And I'm one secret rare down. I got Omnimon. But, guys, share the camera. What's Magnamon? Primarily yellow. That was our first primarily yellow rare. Okay, and then, oh, there we go, Rosemon Burst Mode. So now I have the Burst Mode to go with beautiful Rosemon. So we're on our way to completing that deck, or updating. I guess it's a Bloom Lord deck, but it's also like its own deck. Yeah, all right, so next pack that we just cracked open. Jellymon. I wonder how the Jellymon deck is doing. Repamon, the evolution of Kudamon. Falcomon, my boy, my baby. Good to see you. I need 4 of you for the deck. And so this is my second one, including the pre-release I got. Chumon, amazing artwork, as I've seen. It's such a cool, like, cartoony artwork of Chumon with the cheese and the Sukamons in the background. Much needed for the deck, for the poop deck. Lamordomon, I don't know what deck he's for him, but he's pretty radical. I almost said rage looking. I don't know. He's badass, is what I'm trying to say. Fierce. That's the word. Pekmon, which is super needed for the Ravemon deck because it's a blocker. It's an in-archetype blocker, and I'm going to run 4 of it, and blockers are just what that deck needed. Good to see it, Pekmon. Night Chessmon. Another one. Oh, we've seen that already. We've seen that like a bunch of times already. This guy's awesome. Look at the artwork on this. Prince Mamemon. It's like a full art uncommon, and he's like dreaming about being royalty. I like that little like picture on the side of him talking to King Edamon. That's funny. It's cool. I don't know. I guess that goes in the Mamemon deck. Yeah. Oh. So I'm never gonna build that deck, but it's cool looking. Sorry guys. Yeah. And then Salamon, which believe it or not is Royal Knights support. It's like an on-play searcher for Royal Knights. I don't know why it's Salamon, but why not? Kapurimon. Oh, how cute. And rares. Let's see what we got. Mirage Galgamon, who looks amazing, and this deck's going to be amazing. And I did build a Mirage Galgamon deck. It's not a deck I like ever play at local or anything, but this was like the ultimate underdog deck. I mean, he's literally a dog shape, well, he's more of a bear, I guess. He's a bear, boxing bear. I don't know, but Mirage Galgamon. There's a burst mode for him too, and this is Belphemon Rage mode. So that's going to be another deck. That's going to be another meta contender, I think. One of the better purple decks. Going to overshadow Ravemon. Yeah, right. Not as long as I have anything to say about it. But yeah, Belphemon Rage mode is cool. Next pack. There's also a sleep mode where he like wakes up. It's like Snorlax if Snorlax became a literal demon when he woke up. Kind of like that. I got Pokemon on the mind because I've been playing through Pokemon Soul Silver, which is an amazing game. It's the best Pokemon game ever made, I swear. Guapamon, the duck blocker evolutions. Simbari Angoramon goes with that deck. He's a jammer. There's a lot of jammer, like jamming champions. What? Speaking of jamming, Gladymon. Where's the black pile? Oh, we haven't gotten a single black rare yet. More Gizmon stuff, Proto Gizmon, IDK, either Loader Leomon. Does he have jamming? No, he has the new keyword barrier where you like trash a card from your security stack to protect him, which to me is not my favorite thing in the world, but you could combo that with some pretty cool stuff. Like the Wizardmon from BT6, which I learned about being really good in Mastamon tonight when I was talking to a Mastamon player. And I didn't know that card existed because I didn't really play the game during BT6. Anyway, Gatsumon, who's a blocker. He's really cool. I wish they would come out with another Pumpkinmon. I had to take Pumpkinmon out of my Ravemon deck because now there's only so many room for ultimates. Fascomon, little koala boy. Savior Huckmon, much needed for the Jessamon deck. A whole another Jessamon line. Here are the chess sisters. It's a black and yellow tamer. They are Miri Kurosaka and Megumi Shirakawa. Maybe they're not sisters. They're just friends. They're rivals. I don't know, but they play the same deck. And yeah, I don't know. I guess one each side of the different colors on the chessboard. I am actually really looking forward to this deck. Not gonna lie. And then Mihiramon, who I really like because it came in clutch in pre-release as well. Why did it come in clutch? Because it was like, oh yeah, it's inheritable, reduce the cost by 1 when it would digivolve, and it was like any color. It wasn't just green, because like I said, the rules are different in pre-release. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Rares. Shine Greymon. I just pulled the alt art of the Across Time Shine Greymon today. I was so happy, but this is also going to be good for that deck. So Shine Greymon, it's going to be meta. Shine Greymon. And Gift of Darkness. This is like a Belphemon option. I don't know why it's a rare, but it is. Deal with it. And I feel like this deck is trying to tell me to build Belphemon now, which I wasn't thinking about doing, but hey, why not? I guess I won't pull a full playset of the of King Drazel because it's a super rare too. So yeah, you need to buy a lot of packs or just buy singles to get that Royal Knights deck made. Galmon, Angoramon. Now I'm going through the doubles. I don't really need to show them all off. That's Lylemon, who's the rookie form of that. Lion Line. The new Agumon for Marcus. Turtle. Falcomon. I gotta show off Falcomon again. Falcomon being all ninja-like. Let's put these in their piles. Yeah, now we're making headway here. Jumbo Gamimon, which is, I don't know. It's blue and black. It looks like Breakdramon. I guess it looks like it belongs in like D-Brigade or something. I don't know. It doesn't, but Odin's Breath, which is Kentarusmon's signature move, and it's really epic looking. Painamon, it's like, we just got Painamon for Ravemon. This one's for Phoenixmon now, so that's pretty cool. Definitely the MVP egg as of late for me. Speaking of which, Biomon for that deck. I might need a full playset of that, so that's good. And Mirage Galgamon Burst Mode. There you go. I can build Mirage Galgamon now. It's time to shine. That quote would make more sense for Shine Greymon. Now I'm wondering, did I put any rares in the... I don't know. I didn't separate regular rares from super rares. Whatever, I'll do that later. Alright. I lost count of how many packs in we are. But that's okay. I'll know we're 12 packs in once the left side of the box is empty. So, Lalamon, Bishop Chessmon, Rise Greymon, Shaljinmon. We didn't see this. Oh no, we did see that. What am I saying? It's that blocker dude. Frog blocker. Dorumon, Chromon, Aquilamon. Here we go. The sort of boss monster for the chess deck, Queen Chessmon, who looks really regal and awesome. It's the level 6 for the deck. So there's that. I forget if King Chessmon is a level 6 too, but he's like small. It's like that trope. It's like the Alice in Wonderland trope. It's not Alice in Wonderland. I don't know. Where the king is like small and the queen is big. Mach Galgamon for that deck. Yeah, obviously. Vulcan Crusher. This was an option I was thinking about putting in my pre-release deck, but I didn't use any options because they still require colors. So yeah. Whose move is this? Oh, I think it's like Angoramon or something. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see what these rares are. Leopardmon. He's a Royal Knight. A Royal Knight I didn't have. I opened like 6 different Royal Knights in pre-release. I opened Alphamon, Omnimon, Lord Knightmon, Dynasmon, Examon, and Gankumon. That's half of the Royal Knights right there. There's like 13 of them. But it's almost half. So this is one of them. Leopardmon. And I don't know what Leopardmon is from. I guess they're all from Frontier, which I'm binge watching now, and when I get up to all the Royal Knights, I'll know who they all are now, so that's good. And another Magnamon for that deck. I guess it's for the Royal Knights deck too, but I guess you could do it in like a Vmon Armor Rush deck. Magnamon is its own deck, technically. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Guapamon, Platinum Suka, Maikamon, Porcupamon, Darugamon, Galgamon, Balhuckmon. Okay, and then we have a dude. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Why did I put Leopardmon in the commons? He's not a common. There we go. What I mean by a dude is I mean Akihiro Kurata, and he is the tamer for Belphemon, I believe. I don't know the context for that, but yeah. Belphemon is it like a Frankenstein thing where he's made by a mad scientist? Is that it? Because that would make sense, actually. Kirinmon, I think this is the ultimate form of Kudamon and like Kentarusmon. I think it is. I think that's what that is. Yeah. And Garudamon, who I really like to see, because that goes in the Phoenixmon deck as well. It's like it plays a Red Tamer card. That's pretty awesome. And we get a new Red Tamer card. I pulled her. It's Marcus's sister. I pulled her in pre-release. Where is she here? I think she's an uncommon. Oh, rares. I gotta stop doing that. Lord Nightmon, who was awesome in pre-release because it gets back a Royal Knight from your trash. And I did do that with Omnimon, and it was awesome. And then this is a card we want to see, Shine Greymon Burst Mode, because it's broken, and it pretty much makes Shine Greymon what it's going to be from now on. I haven't seen any alt arts yet. I do hope we pull the Secret Rare Gallantmon. That's kind of what I want to see. But we should still see like another alt art or maybe two. I forget how the main sets work with that. I'm not expecting to see as many alt arts as, say, like EX4, you know, obviously. Simbarian Goramon, Repamon, Protogizmon. Lord Nightmon is not a common. Go in the right pile. Neither is this. Okay. Tesla Jellymon, King Sukamon, going Cray, Astamon, Rook Chest. Did we see Rook Chessmon? I think we did. It's a Rook. It's for chess. Waltz's End. I pulled like the pre-release stamp version of this card. It's Craniumon's signature move. You know, Craniumon, one of the Royal Knights. We all know who that is, right? Thetismon for Jellymon. And there she is, Christy Damon, the sister of Marcus, daughter of whatever his name is, Spencer? No? Is that his name? Yeah. And tamer for Biomon, other than Sora. And the girl from, you know, Akiho, from the Phoenixmon deck. Why did I keep setting aside the rares? Full Moon Meteor Impact, that's, what's his name's signature move? What's his name? You know, Mirage Galgamon. But here's Sleep Mode for Belphemon, so yeah, there he is. Before he wakes up and goes crazy and destroys everything. Okay, so, I'm just watching the time. I got like half an hour. I'm half an hour into this already. I gotta pick up the pace. Luckily, you know how these things go by now, and I'm seeing a lot of doubles. I'm just putting them in the right pile. Good, I have 2 copies of the Tamer for the Chessmons. Gankumon again for Royal Knights and Jessmon. The Master to Jessmon's Disciple. And I did need one of these, another Pawn Chessmon. I pulled 2 of those. There's like 2 different Pawn Chessmons though. I can't remember which ones I pulled. I think I pulled the reverse colors of this, because there's like the yellow-black and the black-yellow. So you can have 8 pawns, just like in real chess. And I was like, tonight at Locals, you will see me with that deck. You will. I don't care how good it is. Alright, Jelly. Should be a Peanut Butter Mon. Wouldn't that be funny? Gladiemon. I think have we seen all the commons by now? Maybe? Perhaps? I hope we're getting to the point of having full playsets of some of this. All-Force Vidramon, there he is. I don't know if it goes in the actual All-Force deck or just Raw Knights, but it's pretty epic. And Keenan Crier, which I'm only going to run 2 of these in Ravemon, but I'm glad to see 1. I just need 1 more, and then we're good, because the other Keenan's slightly better, but I'm still glad to see that. Are we done the left side? Okay, we're 12 packs in. We're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Haven't seen any alternate arts yet. I'm probably going to buy another box of this set, by the way. I'm not going to open it on stream, but stream on camera. I don't stream. But yeah, we'll see what happens. If I see any new cards, I will mention them. But we're getting down to the point where halfway through the box, we've seen like all the commons, you know? Garudamon looks so epic. I just have to comment on that. Alright. Lord Nightmon again. I think you run multiples of that in like Royal Knights. And Thomas H. Norstein, who was that was the valuable memory tamer in pre-release for me. And I did manage to play it out with the effect of Galgamon. Somehow, the 1 copy of each of those that I pulled were in my hand at one point. So that was pretty good feeling. Alright. But yeah, this set's pretty cool. I don't know, Digimon just keeps getting better and better with all their sets. Like I said, I like the EX sets slightly better, usually, because I like the smaller card pools and like the I don't know, the concentration of the theme, I guess. And I just tend to like the cards that happen to be in them more. But this set's pretty good. So this is the new signature move for, I guess, Burst Mode Shine Greymon, Final Shining Burst. And that probably goes in that deck. I need to look up some deck profiles for Shine Greymon to see what actually goes in there. And Yoshino Fujita, who's the new designated tamer for Bloomlord, basically, for Rosemon. But for Bloomlord, same difference. All right, we got 10 packs left. Still haven't seen... I saw Shine Greymon Burst Mode, Mirage Galgamon Burst Mode, Rosemon Burst Mode. We still need Ravemon Burst Mode. Please, please. That'd be wonderful. And it would be wonderful we got the alt art of it, too. So, yeah. Now you're just watching me, like, sort things. These Royal Knights here are watching me sort things. I think we have a full playset of, like, most of the Ravemon stuff. I'm gonna have to go through this now. We're getting to full playsets of a lot of the chess stuff, too, so I'm getting a lot of what I needed. I need another one of her. I think you maybe play, like, 2 of her in that deck. We'll see. There he is. There he is. Ravemon Burst Mode. I am a happy boy today because I pulled the ace card of the deck. And I might only need to pull the one, or play the one, because I might run a different level 7 alongside it. But Ravemon Burst Mode, yeah. Yes. Love ya. Anyway, so yeah, the Ravemon deck is getting close to being complete. I need another Keenan, and that's really about it. I don't even need another Ravemon. I just need another Keenan, and maybe another Burst Mode. We'll see, won't we? I don't even know how much progress they've made on the Jessmon deck. You know who I haven't seen? Jessmon. I don't even know if he goes in the Jessmon deck. I think the new Jessmon is mainly a Royal Knights collab thing. I think that's a full playset of Queen Chessmon by now. I think, maybe. Hopefully. Gift of Darkness again, which, like, who cares? Who cares? And Magnamon. We're getting a lot of Magnamons. Magnamon, it's your time to shine. You shiny Royal Knight, you. Anyway. Yeah. So let's put that there. I kind of want to build the Magnamon Armor Rush deck, I'm not gonna lie. I have a lot of Magnamon stuff, like Magnamon X Antibody, alt art from BT9. It's good stuff. King Sukamon, Quilamon. Yeah, I'm getting done a lot of these decks now. Luckily, a lot of them are low rarity. Luckily, most of the stuff I actually wanted from this set is like commons and uncommons. That's how you know it's a good idea to buy a box. When you want all that stuff and not just the super rares or whatever. Full Moon Meteor Impact again. I don't know how many of that you play, and then Galgamon, but I imagine at least one. I did need another Biomon. I'm almost at a full playset of that, I believe. I hope. Do I need a full playset of that? Probably. I don't know. Probably. I hope Phoenixmon becomes a viable deck. Phoenix Mars, because I do love that deck. I love any deck with birds, basically. I don't know why. I'm a bird boy, even though I had a cat, and I've never had a pet bird. I'm living up to my username at Bandai, the Bandai app username, because my username is Ravenheart. Big surprise there. People probably were always wondering why. Why is he Ravenheart? Well, now you know why. Dynasmon again. I believe that's another one for the Royal Nets deck. And Yoshino, which is the third one, I think, that we have. Maybe you run a full playset in Bloomlord or Rose or whatever. I still have not seen a single alt art. I think there's only one typically in a box, because again, not in the X set. And maybe 2 if you don't get the secret rare. It's either a secret rare or a second alt art, I believe. I believe that's how that always works, right? Yeah, in Across Time we got 1 alt art and we got a secret rare, right? Yeah. Let's see. Cannot wait to build these decks. This is so satisfying to finally see so many of these cards in action. Marcus Damon, there he is, the boy, the son. We got the father, now we have the son. We got the sister. We have the whole family now. That's good. This card's going to be broken, probably, in said deck, because it's Marcus, and Marcus punch for game. But not this one. This one doesn't punch, I don't think. Bancho Leomon, I wanted to see him because a mega for Leomon. I don't know what I'm going to do with all the yellow Leomon stuff, but I like Leomon stuff, so I'm not complaining. We're almost through the box. I've got like 4 packs back and 4 packs left, which makes me a little nervous because I've gotten most of what I wanted out of this, I feel like in terms of like the necessaries for a whole lot of my decks, but nothing too fancy yet. Another Lord Nightmon, and another Final Shining Burst. The very last pack's gonna have an alt art or a secret. Could I only get, is it possible that I'm only gonna get one out of either of those? Like, will I not get a secret or an alt art, or will I just get one of them? Because that would make me feel a little gypped. Is that how it's supposed to work? And I am impressed with this box in that case that we're saving all the big surprises for the end, I guess. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun to sort through after this. Well, another Marcus, that's good. We need that for Shine Gray. And another Alphamon. We need that probably for the Alphamon deck. That's our first rare in the black zone here. This is the third to last pack, y'all. I'm getting nervous because we haven't seen anything that crazy in a while. Let's see. Like I said, I might buy another box. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. If not, I'll buy singles. But I think I got playsets of most of the stuff that like actually requires playsets for what I want to build. I want the box topper Keenan. I'm probably just gonna order that. Here's King Chessmon. That I forgot about him. What is he? He's a rare. He's a level 6. So I need a whole playset of that. I'm gonna have to order like the rare Chessmon stuff, and that should be dirt cheap because it's not like a super meta contending deck. Another Thomas. All right. So we've gotten to the point where we have 2 packs left. I have not seen an alt art or a secret rare. I imagine unless I'm super unlucky that both of these packs have one or the other in them. Take a deep breath, and let's find out. And I did already pull a secret rare. This is what I get for pulling a secret rare in pre-release. I get nothing in my regular box. Dollar Gray, Geo Gray, so many grays. I think I have a full playset of all the Falcomon stuff now. I hope at this point. Another King Edamon. Full Moon Meteor Impact again. Reminds me of that song by Sonata Arctica. And okay, I got another Omnimon. There is a secret rare. I did not pull Gallantmon. That's a shame, but here's not what Omnimon looks like. He's cool. And you need 4 of them for the Royal Knights deck. So I'm on my way. I can't be disappointed. I think my luck and the world and the Digi world is telling me now that I have to build Royal Knights. I mean, I did just open up a box called Royal Knights, and I have them all right here. So, yeah. And Omnimon is not a cheap card. In fact, it might even be, well, I think right now it's still pre-release prices, so who knows what it's going to be. But it might be slightly more expensive than Gallantmon at this point. Christie. All right, last 2 rares. We've got another Pawn Chessmon, which is good. And is this an alt art? It is an alt art. It is Dynasmon. And this is what the alt art Royal Knights look like. They look like gold background people. I don't know. I don't even know what Dynasmon. Dynasmon actually, it adds Lucamon to your hand too. There's like a whole Lucamon engine in the Royal Knights deck, but this, I don't know. It adds Royal Knights. It's necessary for the Royal Knights deck. But yeah. So that's not the preferred alternate art that I would have pulled, but it is cool looking, as you can see. So yeah, we made out pretty well. We got most of our Rave monsters. I only pulled 1 Keenan though, I think. Didn't I? Yeah. But I got 1. I got 1 Keenan. Yeah. Not too bad though. And I got Ravemon and Ravemon Burst Mode. And after this, I might actually do like the Ravemon deck profile. I might start doing deck profiles in general. I might do the Chessmon deck profile. We didn't pull Jessmon. I said Chessmon, not Jessmon. But we didn't pull Jessmon. I think that's the one Royal Knight I don't have any copies of. I also didn't pull another Examon. I kind of wanted that. Obviously, I wasn't going to get everything, especially in terms of rares and super rares out of the first box. Out of one box, I should say. So I might get another box. I might just order singles. Probably the latter. But this was fun, as it always is, and I'm not too disappointed. Yeah. So without further ado, let the squad wish you a good night, and hopefully I'll see you for more Digimon stuff sooner rather than later. Stay royal. Stay ace. I stole that phrase from another YouTuber I watch, so don't quote me on that.